Alright everybody, welcome back to another edition here of Friday Night SmackDown. How are you all doing? My name is Dominic, of course, behind the commentary table, and we are live and sold out. Where Monday Night Raw came from New York City, tonight we're coming from Brooklyn, New York. And it seems as though we're kicking this off with what is set to be one hell of a back and forth brawl. Okay, do not expect a traditional wrestling match out of these two men, because I can guarantee you this will be a fight. Okay, a lot of hard hitting shots by both men, and it's all about the King of the Ring tournament, baby. EC3, there you see him, is set to go one-on-one with his long-standing rival, Drew McIntyre, and the winner, of course, will go on to this Sunday's King of the Ring pay-per-view. Okay, from Monday Night Raw, we're gonna have Adam Cole versus Seth Rollins, and from Friday Night SmackDown, we're gonna have Braun Strowman versus either Drew McIntyre or EC3. All four of those individuals going into that tournament will be looking to leave that pay-per-view as the King of the Ring. Who will it be? Well, there's only one way to find out. You're going to have to tune in then. However, right now, will it be either EC3 or Drew McIntyre making their way into that what is set to be hard-fought contest between themselves and Braun Strowman? Okay, it's practically impossible, it feels like, to beat Braun Strowman. However, we've seen it done. For instance, Kevin Owens has beaten Braun Strowman before to take that Intercontinental Championship home with him. Speaking of which, Kevin Owens will be featuring later on tonight in a contract signing between himself and Daniel Bryan. That's going to be the hot main event segment. However, right now, there you see EC3. He's ready for war. Or perhaps he might just have a game plan in mind. Okay, that's what you're going to have coming into a matchup with Drew McIntyre, especially an angry Drew McIntyre. Okay, these two men have been feuding for such a long time, since WrestleMania. Okay, it's just felt like a constant back and forth, attack after attack, assault after assault, match after match. And tonight, these two men, hopefully, will finally blow off this feud in one hell of an explosion between two hard-hitting competitors. As there you see him, Drew McIntyre. You can already see the anger on his face. Sure, he's thinking ahead, perhaps. He's probably thinking, I'm going to go on to fight Braun Strowman. That is going to be one hell of a daunting task. But Drew McIntyre is also thinking about how much he wants to get his hands on EC3. Okay, EC3 was the man who started this whole feud, taking Drew McIntyre's moment at WrestleMania, taking his WWE Championship, and then going on to screw him over and over again out of taking that title back, whether it be in a triple threat match against Daniel Bryan and Drew McIntyre, EC3 throwing him out of the ring, whether it be against Drew McIntyre in a Falls Count Anywhere matchup. EC3 has absolutely done everything possible to keep Drew McIntyre away from that title. And McIntyre, he knows for a fact that if he wins here tonight, and if he goes on to win the King of the Ring tournament, he will get his shot at the championship. And right now, here we go, one-on-one, let's get into it. The bell has rung. EC3 and Drew McIntyre, both men staring each other down. EC3, perhaps a smart strategy. Okay, run away from the incredibly furious Scotsman and Drew McIntyre if you want to stay alive. However, seems as though... What the hell? Jackson Riker just chopped. Well, ladies and gentlemen, EC3 just... And I have to agree with these fans. What the hell? Well, I have to agree with that bullshit. What the hell? EC3 just... Oh my god, wait a second. And Drew McIntyre understandably furious at that result. And there you see EC3. I think he just outsmarted him. EC3 just had Jackson Riker hit him with a chop, and because of that, he just won. He just won this match via DQ. EC3 has once again screwed Drew McIntyre out of a potential shot at the WWE title, and And that means now EC3 is going to have to face the wrath of Braun Strowman. I don't know if that is necessarily good for his health as well. I don't know, but I don't know what to say. Well, EC3 is that's absolutely bullshit. Like, I have to agree with the fans a few seconds ago. Well, ladies and gentlemen, later on we're going to be seeing the SmackDown Women's Championship on the line as Lacey Evans is taking on the champion Ember Moon, challenging for the title. And of course we're also going to have the momentous contract signing between Kevin Owens and Daniel Bryan for the matchup at King of the Ring for both the Intercontinental and WWE Championships. That's going to be an interesting encounter. But EC3 with this incredibly bullshit way to get into the King of the Ring pay-per-view. I mean, if I was Drew McIntyre, I'd be angry as hell. I would attack the referee, but I mean, I don't know if that was such a good idea on McIntyre's part. However, this Sunday, April 26th, 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific time, EC3 is going to enter the ring with Braun Strowman and fight in that King of the Ring tournament. And Drew McIntyre, all he can do is sit there festering because once again, EC3 has stolen his chance at redemption, stolen his chance at becoming the champion. However, right now, we have to turn our attention from that incredibly bullshit situation. I believe the fans were correct in calling it completely bullshit. Okay, that terribly stupid outcome, in my opinion. Okay, sure, some might say EC3 outsmarted Drew McIntyre, having Jackson Riker attack him, chop him once, leading to a disqualification win for EC3. However, on the other hand, I have to stay with the people on the other side of the fence. I have to admit, I typically think EC3, sure, he might be intelligent. However, I do believe EC3 in the ring is pretty impressive when it comes to how he can just survive through any situation. However, that wasn't surviving. That was cheating your way, cheating Drew McIntyre out of a shot at the WWE title. And the fact that Drew McIntyre took out his frustrations on an in-ring official, on the WWE referee, I will admit I don't particularly like the fact that he did that. However, I am not surprised, and I would not be surprised if I heard that Drew McIntyre was backstage causing even more carnage. However, right now, if you want to talk about carnage, let's talk about this whole situation between those two men, Cesaro and Sheamus, in the ring, and, of course, the most chaotic faction here in the WWE, Sanity. Okay, because Sheamus, okay, he's in the ring right now. He's waiting for his opponent tonight, Killian Dane. Sheamus went through hell and back last week, going after Alexander Wolf, Killian Dane, and Eric Young, looking to face them all in a 3-on-1 predicament. However, by the end of his matchup with Killian Dane, he was through, he was done, and he lost to Dane before he could even get his hands on Eric Young, the man who has been trying for months to try and whittle him down, trying to pull him, suck him in to the Sanity stable. Okay, Eric Young, there you see him. He is incredibly intelligent, but he's incredibly unpredictable, and tonight he's going to have his monster, Killian Dane, fight against Sheamus. But of course, you just saw Sheamus come out here with Cesaro. Okay, he's been put on the shelf for nearly a year due to a steel cage encounter with Raw's resident beast, Brock Lesnar. Okay, it was one hell of a fight. Some would call it a dream match. I would have to agree with those people. And Cesaro, ladies and gentlemen, the dream was turned into a nightmare following being injured for such a long time. Okay, he has returned, however, and he is returning with a vengeance. He is returning alongside his brother-in-arms, his other half of the bar, Sheamus. Okay, Sheamus, he has been told countless times by Eric Young that he is worthless, that he came back with no friends, no fanfare, but last week, to close out the show, he showed Eric Young that he has friends in the WWE, more specifically, the Swiss Superman, Cesaro. And tonight, even though Cesaro is not going to be competing, we're going to be watching Sheamus as he's looking to get his revenge on Killian Dane through his loss last week. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Bell has rung. These two beasts look to brawl as, oh my god, Killian Dane. Immediately out of the gate, Sheamus tried to run at him, tried to get the early advantage. However, Killian Dane, he just caught him like a fly with a fly swatter. As right now, Killian Dane, oh my god, the incredibly powerful Killian Dane takes down Sheamus, dropping him face and chest first onto the mat. Killian Dane looks to absolutely annihilate, looks to absolutely punish Sheamus. As Sheamus, he got up, he tried to do a back suplex, but ladies and gentlemen, Killian Dane with the raw strength and power and striking ability gets out of that back suplex predicament before hitting him with a power bomb, just crumbling Sheamus into the mat there. And already, I am happy to say that this matchup is longer than our first encounter between EC3 and Drew McIntyre here tonight. However, these two men might just put on one hell of a fight because neither man are easily beaten, as Killian Dane shows off that he is not only an impressive combination of power and strength, but he also has some agility, flying into the air, hitting him with that drop kick. However, instead of feet first, he went knees first into the face of Sheamus, as Sheamus just went back first into the mat, being dropped down hard by the all-so-powerful Killian Dane. As Dane throws him across the ring and hits him with the clothesline for good measure. And Sheamus, there you can see, he's barely gasping for air, okay? He's trying so hard, desperately trying to escape the grasp of Killian Dane, but Killian Dane, every time Sheamus gets up, he just beats the hell out of him. Okay, he has another more impressive and dangerous maneuver for him. However, Sheamus, always thinking, he's trying to fight back there, hits him with the kick, hits him with the uppercut. He's taking down Killian Dane, and this might be Sheamus' moment right now. The Celtic White looks to feed off of Killian Dane like a shark here tonight. However, there you see, Killian, oh wait, he gets up, tries to go for a big boot. Oh god, but instead, he hits Sheamus with a big punch, once again countering the back suplex predicament. Mid-air, punches him right in the face, and this might, be incredibly terrible for Sheamus, as Sheamus just gets crushed in the corner there. Okay, the ring is surrounded by men who want to brutalize one another. You got Eric Young and you got Alexander Wolf on the outside in support of Killian Dane. And of course, in support of Sheamus is the returning Swiss Superman Cesaro. However, Killian Dane just crushes Sheamus into the mat there. Okay, and I want to remind you all, ladies and gentlemen, this Sunday, King of the Ring, the pay-per-view. Oh god, what a brutal knee right to the jaw, as Killian Dane escapes to the outside. Okay, the King of the Ring pay-per-view will be taking place 4 p.m. Eastern. You're not going to want to miss it. 1 p.m. Pacific, as Killian Dane runs back into the ring following a devastating knee strike right to the jaw. However, Killian Dane throws him to the outside now. Oh, but Sheamus fires back. Oh, and there you see Sheamus. Okay, he's incredibly powerful, he's incredibly strong, but as you just saw, he's also got some agility, quite like Killian Dane showed off some agility earlier on. However, this time, Sheamus just flies over the top rope, and now he's looking to, grab Killian Dane, sending him flying over and over again to the air before crashing hard on the knee of Sheamus, dropping him on his lower back there. And Sheamus trying to make some sort of a comeback right now. Sheamus trying his damnedest to beat Killian Dane. Okay, he couldn't do it last week, but of course that was following a hard-fought victory over Alexander Wolf before immediately being met with the incredibly powerful, Sanity's resident tank in Killian Dane. However, right now Sheamus, he's firing back, throws him into the corner here. And now, oh god, I'm surprised he can even lift the... I'm surprised he can even lift the big man Killian Dane, let alone put him on the top turnbuckle. And, oh god, this is not going to look good. Oh, Killian Dane, you're not going to like this, big boy, as Sheamus, oh my god, sends him crashing into the mat off the middle turnbuckle there. Okay, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. However, there you see Killian Dane practically just gets up there. But Sheamus now, he's got him. Or perhaps not, as Killian Dane tries to fight back. But there you see Sheamus trying to fight back right now with the elbow strikes. And now he's got him. Oh, connects there. with the Irish curse, and again. And now another trifecta, perhaps connecting on Killian Dain. Okay, the lower back of Killian Dain must absolutely be suffering right now. 1, 2. No, and only a 2 count, and that's what Sheamus had in mind. Okay, trying to go for the pin, following his target, his focused attacks on Killian Dain's lower back, trying to keep him down to the mat. However, as you just saw, Killian Dain, he kicked out. He's incredibly... Oh, wait a second. He's incredibly powerful, and it seems as though he realized the potential in the situation as Sheamus tried to go for a bro kick, but Killian Dain is striking back now, and here we go. Back and forth strikes between both men as Killian Dain turns around, and oh my god, he just turns around and meets Sheamus with a kick right to the stomach. As now, Killian Dain, oh wait a second, oh, and another Irish curse backbreaker for good measure before turning him around into the bro kick. 1, 2, 3, and out of nowhere, Sheamus, just like that, defeats Sanity's resident tank. They're all out brute Killian Dain, but it wasn't easy, okay? Killian Dain showed off his incredible power throughout this entire matchup. Okay, Killian Dain, he's practically impossible to beat. Sheamus had to come in here with a strategy, not only with a lot of hard-hitting shots, but as you can see throughout this entire matchup, he definitely focused on the back. I don't know what it was about Sheamus here tonight, but the back was the absolute target for Killian Dain before laying him out on his back on the outside. And oh god, wait a second. Speaking of on the outside, I meant to say inside the ring, but right now there you see Eric Young, come on. And then, oh, Alexander Wolf going after Sheamus, following the hard-fought victory as Killian Dain is down on the outside and Cesaro being met with the chaotic leader of Sanity, Eric Young. There's no, come on, this is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. As the bar now just getting dismantled here by Young and Wolf. However, there you see Alexander, just come on, this is ridiculous now. The attack, the assault by those two men of Sanity following an impressive victory by Sheamus on Killian Dain. However, Sheamus strikes back. There we go, hitting him with the forearm strike before throwing Alexander Wolf over the top rope. And this might be Sheamus' moment. This might be Sheamus' moment, looking to save Cesaro right now, just like how Cesaro saved him last week to close out the show. Hitting him with the neutralizer, hitting Eric Young with the neutralizer. As Sheamus now, here we go, getting his hands on Eric Young, hitting him with the punches, hitting him with the strikes. And I bet you this feels so damn good for Sheamus, getting his hands on Eric Young, the thing he wanted to do last week but couldn't do because he couldn't get the job done in that gauntlet matchup. As now Cesaro, oh, wait a second, looking to replicate what he did last week. And the neutralizer connects on Eric Young. As now Sheamus looks to take out the garbage, one would say, as the leader of Sanity, oh god, gets thrown over the top rope. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Sheamus is looking to get his revenge, looking to get his hands on Sanity, but it seems as though alongside Cesaro, he's looking to get his hands on the SmackDown Tag Team titles at King of the Ring. The Bar are challenging Sanity for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. And wait just a second. Drew McIntyre, oh god! What a thunderous headbutt there! The skulls colliding between himself and Jackson Ryker. And here we go. Drew McIntyre looking to take out his frustrations on the man who cost him a match at King of the Ring. Looking to continue in that King of the Ring tournament. Looking to fight Braun Strowman. And right now, Drew McIntyre sends him into the backstage. Just sending him everywhere backstage. Okay, after Drew McIntyre attacked a referee, it seems as though, oh my god, his hunger to let out this anger, oh my god, has not been fulfilled as he drops Jackson Ryker's skull first onto the concrete, and then he just kicks him for good measure. Okay, quite literally kicking a man while he's down, and typically I would not be in favor of that sort of behavior. However, if due to the situation, due to the complete bullshit finish that we saw between EC3 and Drew McIntyre, I can't help but applaud, or at least idly stand by, knowing that Drew McIntyre just is looking to take out his frustrations on Jackson Ryker. But in the end, at King of the Ring, EC3 will be fighting against Braun Strowman, no matter how much fury and pent-up frustration Drew McIntyre has for EC3. That's the matchup that's happening. However, right now, another match that's happening is our main event of the evening, because following this, we will be seeing the contract signing between Daniel Bryan and Kevin Owens, all about the WWE Intercontinental Championship matchup at King of the Ring. However, tonight, considering the fact that this is the last matchup, it is our main event of the evening. We've got Lacey Evans taking on Ember Moon in a matchup that we thought we saw a few weeks ago in an Extreme Rules environment. I believe this feud would have concluded in that Extreme Rules brawl. However, just like ships passing in the night, these two women are looking to fight again. And tonight it's all about the SmackDown Women's Championship. Okay, Ember Moon looking to defeat Lacey Evans once again to retain her championship that she won against Ronda Rousey at SummerSlam. However, someone else who shockingly enough defeated Ronda Rousey was none other than Ember Moon's opponent tonight, Lacey Evans. Okay, Lacey Evans shocked the world, pinning Ronda Rousey down to the mat with a roll-up victory to get into this matchup tonight. And because of that shocking conclusion between Lacey Evans and Ronda Rousey in the number one contenders matchup, Lacey Evans is getting her shot at the championship. This is your main event of the evening. Two women who absolutely despise each other, going so far as to call each other filth. Okay, that is an actual quotation. Lacey Evans has called Ember Moon filth. And tonight, she's looking to take that SmackDown Women's title. She's looking to turn that Women's Championship into a championship for the lady. Will she be able to take that title from Ember Moon, or will Lacey Evans once again suffer defeat to Ember Moon? Now, you also got to think Ember Moon also only really won her championship about a month ago. Okay, not a long-standing reign indeed if she was to lose here tonight. As Lacey Evans, here we go, looks to steal that belt away from her. And then a shot right there, then another chop there. Okay, shot and then a chop, and now, however, oh god, Ember Moon strikes back with a forearm strike. However, oh, wait a second, there you see Lacey Evans trying to go for a quick victory here. One. No, only a one count, trying to do what she did against Ronda Rousey, which was steal the victory in a roll-up predicament as a super kick there. Echoes throughout the arena. And here we go, Lacey Evans still battling here tonight. This is Brooklyn, New York. This is your main event of the evening. It's all about the SmackDown Women's title as Ember Moon, wait a second, gets countered, goes for a slam. 1, 2. No, only a 2 count there. We were 1 second away from seeing a new SmackDown Women's Champion be crowned in Lacey Evans. And then the kick there right to the chest. As Lacey Evans lands in these vicious shots, you gotta think that at any moment she will be hitting another vicious shot. Perhaps a match ender here tonight. The women's right. However, there you see Ember Moon goes for a dropkick, and now back and forth shots these two women go, reversing everything. Either ducking each other's punches or kicks, or hitting each other over and over again with said punches and kicks. As you just saw, Lacey Evans tripped up Ember Moon, taking her to the mat. However, she did not capitalize going for a pinfall. Instead, Ember Moon got up quickly, realizing the danger in the situation, before taking down Lacey Evans with the Russian leg sweep, rolling to the outside. However, Lacey Evans perhaps doing an intelligent thing right there. Okay, after Ember Moon screams out, she wants Lacey Evans back in that damn ring. As the count of 2 by the referee gets called upon on Lacey Evans. There you see her goes back into the ring. Ember Moon, oh, with a chop right to the chest. And oh my god, what a kick there, right to the face. Right to the face of Lacey. As Ember Moon, she's not done. Throws her across the ring, ducks underneath, and takes her down there with the Hurricane Rana. And now she's not done as Lacey Evans rolls to the outside again. But this time Ember Moon chases after her with the dive. The suicide dive connects by the SmackDown Women's Champion. However, there you see Lacey Evans. She gets right back up. Okay, following a devastating dive to the outside by Ember Moon, a lot of damage was taking place there. However, oh my god. Lacey Evans looks to match that amount of damage by throwing her into the barricades over and over again before an elbow drop there. As Lacey Evans is not done. Oh my god, what is this? Powerbomb position, the count of 5, and oh my god, no. Oh my god! Right on the outside as the count of 6 connects. Oh my god, what a powerbomb! Taking down the champion, but Lacey Evans realizes that the champion's advantage is in effect. Oh my god, Ember Moon! Oh my god, Ember Moon! She just gets up! She just gets up in the fury of Ember Moon being put on display. However, Lacey Evans throws her over the top turnbuckle, or throws her over the top rope, I'm sorry, as Ember Moon crashes Lacey Evans into the mat there. As Evans is starting to get up here. The champion seems to have something in mind, riling up the crowd right now. As no, wait a second, perhaps going for an eclipse? Perhaps so, and oh my god! Instead, changed her mind, went to go for a Meteora off the top turnbuckle, but she was just crashing down. 1, 2. No, and only a 2 count. What a horrible landing for Ember Moon, crashing down onto the mat. Okay, her legs, her knees, just landing first, landing hard. And oh my god, takes her down there, goes after the legs, and it seems as though Lacey Evans perhaps might have just realized that there is a focal point in this matchup that could turn the tide in her favor. As Ember Moon, okay, the legs clearly being focused on following that horrific landing, but Lacey Evans now looks to climb up to the top turnbuckle. Perhaps she might just replicate a terrible landing. Oh, but instead she lands picture perfect with the moonsault on the champion. Goes for a cover here. 1, 2, we might have a new champion or not, as Lacey Evans feels Ember Moon's shoulder pop up off the mat. And now, oh god, come on, this is ridiculous now, come on, oh my god. Following that terrible landing by Ember Moon, this does not have to feel good in the slightest, as Lacey Evans focuses her attack on the legs, and now she's not done as she kicks her right there in the lower pit of her stomach. However, Ember Moon, wait a second, she's trying to stand up. She does. She's trying to fight back. She might be. However, Lacey Evans has an answer for that. Kicks her in the stomach, throws her in the corner. And then, oh god, what a chop right to the chest. And another strike. However, Ember Moon now trying to fight back, goes for a kick. However, Lacey Evans stops her before throwing her into the corner. Oh god, and then changing gears there. As now, oh god, here you see just raining down these punches on Ember Moon. I don't know if they're each as powerful as the women's right, but I'll tell you this though, her punches, even when she's not putting so much power into them as a women's right, oh, they're still damn effective as she's continuing the strikes now on Ember. However, Ember Moon tries to get up, tries to go for a running dropkick, and as you can see, Ember Moon, a lot of her offense relies on those legs, relies on those knees. 1, 2. No, and only a 2 count, considering the fact that Ember Moon landed hard earlier on those knees. You have to think that is definitely affecting her right now. She has to think about a new strategy. She has to think about how to fight back against Lacey Evans, as Evans, oh gosh, she's not done yet, takes her down. 1, 2, no, and again only a 2 count. Ember Moon, okay, even though she might have an inability to use her legs in a satisfying way, I'll tell you this, Lacey Evans is realizing that Ember Moon does not just have the power in her legs, she also has the heart within her, the resiliency to fight back as the kicks connect. The kicks once again connect, however, you gotta think that they did not have as much power as a normal Ember Moon kick due to the fact that she's trying to protect herself. However, Ember Moon gets sent into the ropes near the corner. However, Lacey Evans once again fires back with a belly-to-belly. And I must say, Okay, typically when we think about Lacey Evans, she's not particularly the best on the women's roster, but I'll tell you this, she is definitely working over Ember Moon. She's definitely giving her a fight, and quite frankly, if this was any other woman, I'd have to say this, I think they would have lost by now. Okay, Lacey Evans showing off this incredibly ruthless side to her right now. However, it seems as though Ember Moon trying to fight back there, okay? Good idea, limiting her use of her legs right there. Okay, running up the rope, sure. However, using her arms, using Lacey Evans' own momentum to take her down to that arm drag, and perhaps that's what she needs to get back into the matchup. However, as you just saw, Lacey Evans once again continues the game plan, goes after the legs of Ember Moon, and takes her down onto her back. However, as Ember Moon gets up, she's trying to fight back there, trying to have an answer for everything Lacey Evans. Oh! Dishes out as Lacey Evans dishes out a kick, and then another one for good measure. And this flurry of offense by the challenger continues as she throws her into the corner. And she's not done now. Not entirely sure what she has in mind. Ember Moon is not looking good, I can guarantee you that. Okay, she does have a lot of heart, she does have a lot of resiliency, she has a lot of fight within her. However, right now, Lacey Evans is bringing the fight, bringing the punishment to Ember Moon here tonight, and the SmackDown Women's Champion is not looking so hot right now as Ember, oh wait a second, oh god, crashes down into the mat, and the superplex turns into a cover 1-2, no, and she still kicks out somehow. Lacey Evans bewildered of the fact that Ember Moon just kicked out. She got the shoulder up, but just barely. You gotta think that the flame within Ember Moon is slowly and surely burning out right now. However, Ember Moon, that doesn't mean that she is completely out. That doesn't mean that she does not have any amount of fight within her. And Lacey Evans, oh, gets taken down by Ember Moon. And Moon trying to fight back, trying to make some sort of a comeback right now. Takes her down with the suplex. Okay, trapping the arms, slamming her down on her back. However, Lacey Evans firing back right there, goes for a kick. However, Ember Moon catches it. Ember Moon catches it, ladies and gentlemen, throws her into the corner. And now Ember Moon connects. And this might be Ember's one shot at victory. Taking down Lacey Evans, climbs up to the top turnbuckle. Evans gets up and gets taken back down with the Eclipse. 1, 2, 3. Ember Moon, I don't know how she did it, but in the last few moments of that match, really came back hitting hard and connects with the Eclipse to close out this matchup. However, not this show, of course, we still got the contract signing, but in the end, even though that's all about the WWE and Intercontinental Championships, you gotta think Ember Moon must be feeling and must be riding high right now following her successful defense of the SmackDown Women's Championship. However, Lacey Evans definitely playing this matchup very ruthlessly and very intelligently. Okay, realizing that Ember Moon came down hard on her knees, came down hard on her legs. It seems as though for a long time, Ember Moon might just win the SmackDown Women's title due to the fact that she just absolutely decimated Ember Moon, going after her legs, focusing, having a target, but in the end, Ember Moon shows why she is the SmackDown Women's Champion, shows how much heart she has, and successfully retains her title. So there you see Ember Moon gets to go home. She might not be walking very good right now, however, she must be feeling even better as she beats Lacey Evans once again and retains her championship.
We're really glad that you're our friend, and this is a friendship that'll never ever end.
Well, just like seemingly every single Firefly Funhouse segment, I am left both bewildered and confused. I guess the main takeaway of that, as far as I can tell, is that Bray Wyatt has agreed to enter the Hardy compound. Okay, alongside the support of Ramblin' Rabbit and Mercy the Buzzard, it seems as though he will be entering the Matt Hardy compound. I'm not even entirely sure what that means. However, I don't know if we're going to be seeing this Fiend character be eradicated or not. However, right now, Kevin Owens is set to kick off this contract signing here tonight, with Daniel Bryan being his eventual and potential opponent at King of the Ring. And now Kevin Owens signing the contract. And it seems as though he is set and ready for a fight against the WWE Champion himself, none other than Daniel Bryan. Of course, these two men have had a lot of history over the past few months. Okay, ever since WrestleMania, these two men have been battling literally the SmackDown after WrestleMania. They were in the main event, and what happened? Well, Kevin Owens brutalized Daniel Bryan, okay, trying to injure and break the back of Bryan, and tonight Daniel Bryan is here, and he's gonna be able to stare down his potential King of the Ring opponent, as these two men that despise each other, are almost ready to combust. And after all that, it seems as though Daniel Bryan is signing the contract. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the two men, okay, they have... Oh, God. Wait a second. I mean, they both have signed the contract, that's what I was going to say, but it seems as though Kevin Owens has decided to throw the table to the ground, and it seems as though this might just end up in a huge calamity. And here we go. These two sticks of dynamite are finally exploding here, and here we go, both of them brawling here tonight on SmackDown. Okay, the match has just been made official, ladies and gentlemen. Daniel Bryan and Kevin Owens, the WWE and IC titles on the line. A huge moment in SmackDown history, but Daniel Bryan is fighting back here, and again as the WWE Champion takes down the current Intercontinental Champion. As Bryan kicks him while he's down right there, laying on the table. However, Bryan, he's not done, goes for a punch, but Kevin Owens strikes back. And then, oh God, he's connecting again with another kick. As he goes for a punch. Oh, but again, as these two men are just brawling. So much hatred, so much history fueled between these two men. And oh God, it's not done. It's not done as Owens puts an exclamation point on this back and forth assault. With a pop-up powerbomb. Sending Daniel Bryan back first into the mat. As the Intercontinental Champion stands tall and he picks up the WWE Champion. Just look at that. Adding insult to injury, dumping Daniel Bryan outside like he's a piece of filth. Well, either way, though, these two men are looking to main event King of the Ring and what is set to be one hell of a clash as Kevin Owens and Daniel Bryan close out this episode of SmackDown.